than we think.
As people are starting to wear long sleeve shirts instead of short sleeves, many are beginning to think, if I gain weight, I'll just cover up. What happens if you don't think and just eat, sleep, eat, sleep, eat, sleep, eat, and sleep all weekend and be lazy chilling around the house? Once you see yourself gaining a bit of weight over the weekend, you'll be to regret everything. The best way to get rid of the weight you gained while staying home is to do household chores like the dishes, laundries, and cleaning. If you spend the weekend just chilling around at home taking off next weekend to clean the house, why not? Once the weekend is over, you feel much lighter than you did the weekend before. Let's get started up. Heartbeat strong. Let's go. This is Kevin's Heartbeat. Alright, our first song on Kevin's Heartbeat for Saturday, October 18th was OK by 딸기우유. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zell. The weekend your body shape can change depending on what you do over the week. You can change to become a chubby or even skinny and lighter. If you take the time to clean around the house and move here and there, you'll definitely feel a bit lighter. And another great show to listen to while cleaning is Heartbeat, right guys? So here's how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju-do Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeon, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune in to us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. On weekends, you can also listen in from Radio Korea in Los Angeles and Hawaii. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/heartbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. On today's Heartbeat, once upon a time, we're going back to the trip into the past. Part 2 will be talking about the particular theme on Tell Me Something. Let's kick off today's Heartbeat with two songs. Mona Lisa by 국카스탄 and 이미 슬픈 사랑, already Sad Love by 이영현. Welcome abroad, the time machine of Once Upon a Time. Starting this week, we'll be turning back time once a week. Bon voyage. Alright, on this segment, we take a trip down memory lane like our grandmothers do when they tell us the stories of good old days. Today, we're going back to October 2003. Now, what were the biggest headlines of October 2003? Youth unemployment and early retirement. In fall of 2003, youth unemployment and early retirement had a lot of issues and was at its worst. Such statements was such as Lee Tae-baek, the 20s without a job, unemployment right after graduation, Seo Jung, 45-year-old person, 56도, a robber if you stay employed till 56. Were a few of the highly used statements to describe this state. Next, Gangnam House price crisis. The Gangnam Style had booming house prices. A few of newly reconstructed apartments saw a huge jump in prices by thousands to 10,000 won. Lee Seung-yeop's home run record. Now in October 2, professional baseball player Lee Seung-yeop set a highest record for the number of home runs in Korea. This record was the highest yet in Asia. After Lee Seung-yeop set the record, he moved on to playing for Japan's league with a surprisingly salary of 200 million yen. Creation of Cheonsa, Angel Day. In Korean, the word angel is Cheonsa. It is also similar to Koreanized version of October 4th when it is written as Cheonsa 1004. So people created this day of giving and sharing with others, 천사 Day, Angel Day. Now, shall we take a listen to songs? Some songs from October 2003. Manchi in Melody by Drunken in Melody by 은지원, and 애송이, Greenhorn by Lexi, featured by Manchi in Melody, Drunken in Melody by 은지원, and 애송이, Greenhorn by Lexi, featured by Psy. We are continuing on with Once Upon a Time. Now let's take a look at the major entertainment news of that time. Corruption in entertainment world and celebrities. In October of 2003, news of entertainment company CEO Lee Soo-man was caught handling 1.1 billion won of his company's earnings. This came to a shock for the public and showed a celebrity and entertainment world wasn't all clear and solid. Lee Jung-jae Kim Min-hee couple. Now, actor Lee Jung-jae and model turned actress Kim Min-hee was found in love scandal. The two admitted to being in a relationship and became an official couple. 3 years after admitting their relationship in October of 2003, the two broke up. Buzz goes to Japan. In October 2003, the band Buzz released their first debut album. Their song 겁쟁이, Coward, received lots of love, and their debut was a huge success. Soon after, they started promotions in Japan, leading the Hallyu wave. In Japan, member Min Kyung-un's unique singing voice and vibrations were described to be one of the leading vocal styles in the society. And, well, that's it for the entertainment news of October 2003. Here is 어쩌면, Maybe by Buzz, and 잊을게, Forget You by YB. 어쩌면, Maybe by Buzz, and 잊을게, Forget You by YB. We are traveling back through time with our Saturday segment, Once Upon a Time. Now, let's look at the music charts in October 2003. First, number 7, 은지원's Manchi in Melody, Dead Drunk in Melody. This is 은지원's title track of his 3 solo album. He started his hip-hop solo promotions. The album featured Drunken Tiger, Yoonmire, dynamic duo, Lee Sung, and more great hip-hop musicians. It was given the name of True Singer with this song release. Number 6, YB's 잊을게, Forget. This is a song from YB Yoondoyeon Band, which was released with their 6th album in the summer of 2002. This song was popular till this fall after this album was released. The band visited over 32 locations for a huge tour and concert following soon after. Now, number 5, Rain's 태양을 피하는 방법, How to Avoid the Sun. Yeah. Rain received lots of love from his drama in 2003, 상두야 학교 가자, 상두 Let's Go to School, and continued strong to make a comeback as a singer in October. This song features a sampling of Sting's Shape of My Heart and highlighted the Rain's unique style and was a huge hit. Number 4, Just One 10 Minutes by 이효리. Yeah, this is Iori's first solo track, which was released in the summer of 2003. Her popularity continues strong till the fall and winter, and Iori Syndrome was started with this song, released as she won many awards at the end of the year. There was a word of about 80% of celebrity managers being fans of Iori. Now, number 3, Brown Eyed Soul's 정말 사랑했을까? Was it love? The Brown Eyed Soul is a vocal group made by Brown Eyes member Dawn. This group showed incredible talent, vocal skills. This song was one of the most listened to songs after a breakup of fans and is considered a popular breakup song. Now, number 2, S's I Swear. My heart, 슬픔이 전부라 해도 눈물뿐이라도 1979 friends Kangta, Shinhae-sung, and Lee Ji-yoon came together to form the project group S and release an album. This October, the group will come back together to release another album after a long 11 years. Can't wait to see if they'll show us the same amount of popularity they had in 2003. Alright, we will find out the top song of October 2003. Here is 10 Minutes by Iori and 태양을 피하는 방법, How to Avoid the Sun by Rain. You've just heard 10 Minutes by Iori and 태양을 피하는 방법, How to Avoid the Sun by Rain. Now, you're listening to Once Upon a Time. What was the top song of October 2003? It was P-Songs With Me. Now, after a successful first album, 안 되나요? Can't We, his second album was also a hit. He showcased a new style of singing with his unique ad-lib singing. This song was one of the most famous encore songs at his concerts. Now, the time machine of Once Upon a Time is returning to the present. Join me again next week. Here is With Me by P-Song. It's time to wrap up part 1 of Hot Beat, but I'll be back in the second half. Here is I Swear by S.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hot Beat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was 너에게, To You by 성시경. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG RADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. Now you can download Arirang Radio's new widget, Mini Arirang Radio Unit, Maru. Just download Maru on your computer from our website, www.arirangradio.co.kr, and enjoy Arirang Radio. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now we will listen to 소격동 by 서태지 and 날 위로하려거든, If You Wanna Console Me by 윤상, before coming back with Tell Me Something. On this segment, we get to talk about anything we want. With one theme each week, it's Tell Me Something. Now, this week's Tell Me Something topic, what was it? It was, what are you doing now? 이 시간에 뭐하고 있니? We have a lot of listeners from all over the world, and all of you are probably doing various things. I want to know what you're doing while listening to Hot Beat. Well, today we'll be talking about all the things you do. So before we get started, let's listen to 이 시간에 Are You Up by Louis, featured by 유성은 and Young Luffy, and 안 자고 뭐해, Good Night by Miss S. You've just heard 이 시간에 Are You Up by Louis, featured by 유성은 and Young Luffy, and 안 자고 뭐해, Good Night by Miss S. You're listening to Tell Me Something. This week's topic was, what are you doing now? 이 시간에 뭐하고 있니? Now, check out what you're up to. Number 1, Anab Ali from UK. Hello, Kevin. When your radio airs on, it is 4 p.m. in UK. I leave school at 3 p.m. and it takes me 40 minutes or more to return home. So for me, it is race against time. To reach your radio on time, 아이고, but it's fun. But during your radio, I don't do much. I sit or lay down and listen to your radio because I've come from school and I'm really tired. Listening and relaxing and maybe eating is all I do when listening to your voice. And I enjoy it very much. Thanks, Kevin. Kim Min-ju from Korea. It's 12 a.m. here in Korea. I usually lay down on my bed deep in thought till 1 a.m. while listening to Hot Beat. Or sometimes I'm up doing homework or studying. I have to listen to hot music while studying. But on corner days, I only listen till 1 a.m. so I can get the rest of my studies done. I can't focus when I have to make an effort to understand the English sometimes. Clara Flores Martinez from Mexico. Hi, DJ Kevin. How are you today? I work from Monday to Saturday, so when Hot Beat is beginning, here it's 10 a.m. and this hour I'm already working. Sometimes it's difficult to listen to all program and there are days that I can't tune in. Anyway, I would like to participate more in all topics, but my English is not good. Thank you, Kevin, for reading my message. Greetings from Mexico. Okay, here is Tell Me by Rainbow and 기대, Expect by Girls' Day. You've just heard Tell Me by Rainbow and 기대, Expect by Girls' Day. Okay, this week's topic was What Are You Doing Now? Now here are more messages of what you're doing. Pishi from Japan. Hi, Kevin. Right now I'm chatting with my friend via SNS Messenger about Hot Beat and other stuff. I'm beginning to get to know a lot of friends because of Hot Beat. Not only are my friends in Japan, but also in all over the world. Getting to be connected with listeners from all over the world is the best part of Hot Beat. I've been using the new edition of Maru, so it's nice to be able to leave comments while listening to the show. Sometimes I end up sleeping with your voice as lullaby. I want to listen to Hot Beat with my friends sometimes. So we can talk and enjoy it together. The friends I got to know through Hot Beat are the true treasure for me. Thank you, Hot Beat Kevin. Eileen Kwek from Singapore. Dear Kevin, it's 11 p.m. here in Singapore when Hot Beat starts. As I always need to finish up work at home, I will do my work while listening to Hot Beat. Working at night is often very tiring, but listening to Hot Beat gives me the motivation and energy to finish up my work. DJ Kevin, thanks for your giving us a great show every night. Can you please cheer me on while I'm doing my work? Thank you. All right, Ellie Kwek, I know you're staying up till late and doing your work. Hope you finish well with your work and fighting to you. Fighting! Chunsohi from Korea. Hello, Kevin Oppa. It's late in Korea. I listened to the whole Hot Beat from 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. Last week, it was my exam week, so I listened to Hot Beat while studying. I think it was just an excuse to hear your voice. After a long, tiring day, it's nice to be able to have a time to think and relax with Hot Beat. Sometimes your voice is so funny, it makes it more enjoyable at night. Thank you for making it possible to hear you at late hours. I love you, Zia, and I love you. Salma from Morocco. Hello, Kevin. I hope you're doing well. I found this week's topic very cool and interesting. I'm from Morocco, so Hot Beat starts at the 3 p.m. here. I'm always listening to it when I come back from the university. I have my lunch, then tune in. I don't do any special thing, maybe drinking coffee or having some snacks while listening to your sweet voice. Okay, alright, here is two more songs for you. Good Morning by Velvet featured by Kwon Jung-yeol, and Day and Night by Hogak, featured by Simon Dominic. You've just heard Good Morning by Velvet featured by Kwon Jung-yeol, and Day and Night by Hogak, featured by Simon Dominic. Alright, let's continue. More messages from you. Our topic for today is What Are You Doing Now? Maya from Russia. Hello, Kevin and Hot Beat listeners. Hot Beat begins at 7 p.m. in the city where I live, in St. Petersburg, Russia. I usually go back from work at this time. I often listen to you on the subway or when I walk on the street. And I also tune into Hot Beat on Korean courses twice a week, on Tuesday and Friday because they start at the same time. It's very fun. It's very funny to listen to Heartbeat there. Of course, I always get distracted from learning the language when I listen to the radio. But I try to listen it every day. I'm glad to hear you that you've presented Tuesday's new corner, I Love Korea with Minu. I think that it'll be really help me to learn Korean. I have many questions, so get ready. So please give me best regards to Minu. Have a nice day from Maya with love. Chuyanga from Korea. It's 12 a.m. when I listening to Heartbeat. I want to be able to relax while listening to Heartbeat so late at night. But since I'm a teacher, I'm always busy preparing for the class the next day. I pick up the boxes from the market, gas station, car wash, and other places to make the props for class on my way home. Or I'm making 90 autumn leaves and making wings. I'm always working on props at this late hour since I'm making something every night. My living room has become my workstation. I'm starting to become obsessed over office supplies and often refill on my supply storage. My family often stays up late to help me too. Oh, okay. So sometimes I listen to Heartbeat alone or with my family when we all up together. It's fun. I really enjoy listening to Heartbeat. I finish and start my day with Heartbeat. Tama from Japan. I usually listen to Heartbeat at work. I work at 17 to 18 hours a day. Wow, like a fool. It's hard, but there's a lot of fun things because of my work hours. I'm able to listen to Heartbeat by myself at the office. I can laugh, be touched, cry, and feel all sorts of emotions freely since I listen to Heartbeat by myself. Heartbeat is something I definitely need in real life. Thank you so much. Please continue to go strong. Kevin, 화이팅! 사랑해! Alright, we had lot more messages sent us, but we don't have time to read them all. Apologize and thank you. Now we'll be listening to two songs. 잠 못 드는 밤, Sleepless Night, sorry about that, by Crush featured by Punch, and 둘이서 한 잔에, Just the Two of Us by Davichi. Well, you've just heard 잠 못 드는 밤, Sleepless Night by Crush featured by Punch, and 둘이서 한 잔에, Just the Two of Us by Davichi. Today's topic was, what are you doing now? I was curious what our listeners from all over the world do while listening to Heartbeat. Thank you for your answers, and please continue to stay with me. And here's next week's topic. Next week, I'll be, next week's topic is introduce a festival or event. Every country has a unique and different events and festivals. Share with us what kind of festival they are and what kind of fun and games there are. And also feel free to share what kind of festival you want to go. It doesn't have to be within your country. Introduce your country's festival or event or a festival and event you want to go to. Leave us lots of messages, guys. Leave your messages on Heartbeat message board. And remember, posting your message earlier gives you a better chance of having it read. Now, that is all for tonight's Tell Me Something. Our last song for this segment will be 이게 무슨 일이야? What's Happening by B1A4. It's time to say goodbye to Heartbeat for Saturday, October 18th. Our last song for this Heartbeat would be 들리니, Can You Hear Me by Lucky J. I'll see you guys tomorrow. 안녕! 안녕! 안녕!